Shalom, shalom. Keepers of sheep. Back with a quick sit down through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shimmy Shai on our backup channel, KOS SIGH&CRY. And first and foremost, before we begin, we'd like to first start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, shalom, and shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, and as you can see, today's lesson will be titled, "How can there be Jacob's trouble when Jacob has been going through his trouble this entire time?" Right, and this lesson is inspired by a couple comments I received on the comment board. All right, and the first comment is from someone with the name @1 of many 750, and this person said, "How can there be Jacob's trouble when Jacob has been going through his trouble this entire time?" And I got a comment today basically saying the same thing, and it says this is from Advances System 21 Inc.24, and it reads, they said, "I speak it into our realm. There will be no Jacob's trouble. No weapon formed against us shall prosper." Right? So basically what it's boiling down to is Jake is scared, man. All right? Jake know that there will come a time that he's gonna have to be judged, all right, for everything he said, everything he done, all right, the mocking, the scoffing, all right, Jake, all right, the reality is setting in that there's gonna come a time that you're gonna have to be judged for everything you did, man, all right, and now that we're approaching the time, being that today makes the first day of Donald Trump being president of the United States of America, the 47th president. Today very well can be the start, all right, of Jacob's trouble, all right, being that he said first day that he was gonna round up the migrants, and I don't know if brother seen it, but even the migrants are volunteering themselves, packing up and going back across the border. Why? Because they scared, because they know the power that this devil has, man. They know the power that Esau Edom holds, and they know what kind of character Donald J. Trump is. All right, this man loves power. All right, this man is a very, very, very stand-up, carnal, all right, cutthroat man. He says whatever, he does whatever, all right. Hey man, he's gonna usher in Jacob's trouble, all right. So and I replied to the comment, to the first comment by one of many 750, and I said, how is Jacob in trouble if he's able to buy, sell, kill, and steal, all right, and continue to commit all acts of iniquity? And you got to understand, Jacob's trouble, in the midst of Jacob's trouble, the RFID chip, all right, the MOTB is going to be made mandatory, all right. You're going to need this chip to either buy, sell, all right, to go to work, to go to the hospital, buy, things of that nature, put gas in your car. So how was Jacob in trouble if he's still able to commit all acts of iniquity, right? Because in the time to come, man, hey, Jake won't have time to, do such things. You got something?
Yeah, kind of quick point.
Bring it up.
But just bouncing off the brother, man, like you say, it just boiled down to Jake being scared, man. And it really boiled down, to unbelief, man. Jake in that spirit of unbelief. So with Jake being in that spirit of unbelief, man, they tend to scoff and mock, because it's just like in the days of Noah, we know that they came to Noah saying it ain't rain, it ain't never rain. How you saying it's gonna rain, man? you know, or just like the people, now, America gonna get nuked, Babylon the Great gonna get nuked. It's never been a full out nuclear war, But I just want to read a few precepts. I'm gonna kick it off with the book of 2 Peter 3:3. It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and seeing where is the promise of his coming. For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. So, Jake is really in that spirit. Like they saying now in the last days, man, these are scoffers, man. Like I said, they saying where's the promise of his coming, not understanding Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble, the end time tribulation, is part of the coming of Yahweh, man, coming to gather the elect. That's part of the promise, man, because that's part of prophecy. The Lord must, allow Jacob's trouble to come to pass. All hell must break loose in order for Jacob to be saved, man, in order for Israel, the elect, to receive that salvation. Because that's why the Lord calling it Jacob trouble, but Jake can't wrap his mind around that. Because what would be the purpose of the Lord coming to save Israel, Jake, if they not in trouble, man? If you don't need help, if you don't need to be saved, then why would the Lord come and save you? So the Lord got to put, it's part of prophecy again. The Lord got to put Jake in that sense of trouble. So hey, he got to come back, man. He got to come back and save Israel, man. But clearly, like they said in the comment board, like you were saying, Jake don't want to be saved, man. It's really all it come down to. Jake, that spirit of disbelief, they don't want to be saved. They want to avoid Jacob's trouble, man. They want to stay here. You know what I'm saying? They want to prosper in America. They want everything to go back to a false sense of dormancy, man. What you got?
No, I was just gonna say, Jake's savior is Donald Trump. Jake's savior is these laws and these bills, all right, being passed to keep ultimately to keep you oppressed, man. Jake think he already saved, man. Jake think he's in he think he's in the kingdom. He don't want to, like you said, he don't want to be saved, right? Because he feel like he already saved. But how are you saved? How are you saved? How are you saved, man?
A lot of scripture tell you, if we paraphrase, he that endureth until the end, the same shall be saved, man. Because what are you enduring? What are you enduring to the end, man? That's the brother calling me right there. But what are you enduring to the end, man? If you're not going through that, when you endure something, that means you're going through something, man. You're going through some type of tribulation, type of affliction, some type of trouble, man. But I want to bring this out, Jacob trouble, Jeremiah, if you ain't got that. This is Jeremiah 30:3, just to bounce off that 2 Peter, man. Because again, Jake not understanding that the promise of the coming involves Jacob trouble. That's part of prophecy, man. But Jeremiah 30, and I actually started at verse 3. It says, for lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. So this the Lord saying he gonna bring again our captivity. He gonna bring us out of this captivity, man. Again, how he's gonna do that? Through Jacob trouble, through prophecy gonna pass, through the coming of the MOTB. These things must come through famines, through wars, the pestilence, the prophecies, man. But this is continuing on, verse 4, it says, and these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. And I want to skip down to verse 7, getting to the point about Jacob trouble.
You should read down. Start at 5. Read down to 7.
I'm going to start back at 3 from the top. So this is, again, Jeremiah 30:3. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord. I will cause them return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. So again, just breaking it down, again, the Lord, this is part of that, the coming of the Lord, the promise of the Lord. Him, returning us, getting us out of captivity, and giving us to that land that he promised, man, to the kingdom of heaven, our inheritance. So again, verse 4, we're continuing on, it says, and these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. And then just for edification purposes, going back to the scriptures, Judah, that was Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. That's why the Lord, he making a difference. And Israel, that was the rest of the tribes, man. But because to be a Jew, just again for edification purposes, to be considered a Jew, you had to be from the tribes of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, man. All Israel are not the Jews, just for edification purposes. But going to verse 5, for this saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling and of fear and of not of peace.
And real quick, that voice is the voice on the comment board. Those are the voices saying, how is there a Jacob's trouble when Jacob been in trouble this entire time? Or the other comment where the guy said, real quick, the guy said, I speak it into our realm. There will be no Jacob's trouble. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. This is that. This is that voice of fear, man. It's already. It's already here. Why? Because Jacob's trouble is already here. But go ahead.
Verse 6, it says, "Ask ye now and see whether a man do travel, which do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with hands on his loins, and as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness." And that's kind of the Lord being funny, because he's saying, "Hey, ask ye now and see whether do a man travail with child, because man don't bear children. The woman bear children. When she bear that child, well, she in pain, she in suffering, she going through something." So the Lord comparing that, hey, the people gonna be in that same type of pain. They're gonna be having those. It's gonna be in the same likeness, man. Because women birth pains are bad. So that's the type of pain that people gonna be in the world when the Lord bring forth, this prophecy, this destruction, man. Jacob trouble, you know. But again, getting to the point, it says, "Alas," verse 7, "for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it," man. So again, the Lord gotta bring Jacob trouble, because what? It said, but he shall be saved out of it, man. Because Jake gonna get saved out of it, man. The elect, the chosen, the predestinated, man. The ones that's meant to get saved, you know. But Jake don't understand that. Jake wasn't given, the brothers from the common boy, clearly they wasn't given that spirit to understand that, man. Jacob trouble gotta come to pass. It's gonna come to pass, man. Of course, Jake has been going through all kind of anguish and pain, travail now, but all that is the curses, man. It's a difference. That Jake not understanding the things that we've been going through. Now, I'm gonna read it again, verse 7. Jeremiah 30:7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it," man. Ain't nothing gonna be like Jacob trouble. Of course, we don't went through slavery. We don't, Jake done cut all types of hell out here, man. Get killed by the police, being castrated, man. It's been all kind of, hell and anguish and pain that we went through, going through these curses, man, and enduring these captivities. But like I said, compared to Jacob trouble, it said it shall be none like it. And then roughly paraphrasing, you go to Matthew, it says like it shall be like a time never before, man. So it's gonna be like a time never before. You think we don't caught hell now and went through trouble now? It ain't gonna be compared to what we go through in Jacob trouble. So the shit we going through now, that's just chastening from the Lord, man. That's all that is. That's the curses, man. Going back to Deuteronomy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you right, man. Jake actually got it good now. Like you said, there should be. It says Jeremiah 30:7, and it reads, "Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it." Meaning, it's gonna, again, like the brother was saying, man. This is not like It's not gonna be like slavery. It's not gonna be like the time of MLK and Malcolm X and what's his name, Rodney King. It's not gonna be like that. It's not gonna be like the lynches. The technology that this devil has, the weapons that this devil has. All right, the evil inventions that this devil has thought up, man. This is gonna be a time like no other. All right, it says also in the book of Matthew, this is gonna be the beginning of sorrows, man. People are finna not only are you gonna worry about Esau, you gotta worry about feeding your family. You gotta worry about getting something to eat. You gonna have to worry about being raped, men and women, because now you got men who want to be women and you got women who want to be men. So you got to worry about being raped by the other gender, man. So not only you're not only gonna have to worry about Esau, you gotta worry about Jake too. You gotta worry about Jake, the other nations, right? You gotta worry about these spirits. Like you gotta worry about the wild beasts that's gonna be released in the earth. Like the climate, the weather, these natural disasters. Because every day is what? It's another hurricane, another wildfire, some kind of disaster, man. So Jacob trouble is gonna have a little bit of everything. There's gonna be something every day, right?
Because right now, Jake kind of got that leeway pass with some kind of, sense of grace, and mercy from the Lord. But, the time of Jacob's trouble, that door going to close, man. It's going to be nothing but judgment coming out, man. You see people dying every other day in different states. There's literally going to be people dying every day. Like the scripture tell you, if you're paraphrasing, it's going to be bodies piled up on top of each other in the streets, man. It ain't going to be nobody even to bury these bodies, man. That's how bad it's going to be, man. What roughly paraphrasing, I think it's in Psalms, the Lord say, 10,000 shall fall at, on our right side, and another 1,000 on our left side, roughly paraphrasing, man. But you get the picture, man. That's how bad it's gonna be. I just bring this out real fast. This is Matthew 24:21. just to bring it out, it says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be." So this time of tribulation, man, it ain't gonna be a time like this ever before, man. You know, so the things we going through now, that's nothing, man. That's small, that's minor. You know, and these are things that we gotta go through. You know, to get to the kingdom of heaven again. These are things that you gotta endure. These are the the tribulations, the trials you must face to reach the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, it ain't gonna be easy, man. The Lord said, through much tribulation shall I enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, the Lord not finna just give Jake this kingdom of heaven, all this glory, all this power. You know, with his only begotten son, Yahushua. You know, with the rest of the apostles and elders. You know, from doing nothing, man. You know, just to give it to us.
Real quick, just to back up the point, man, about like you said about bodies everywhere, man. This is gonna be, and this time, this is gonna be it for a lot of people, man. Right? Jeremiah 9:22, because you gotta understand right now, you if you get shot, you're able to call the paramedics. All right, you're able to go to the hospital and get surgery. But in times to come, there will be no paramedics. There will be no 911. There, you won't be able to call the police to de-escalate the situation, man. Right? So this is Jeremiah 9:22, and it reads, this is NLT. This is what the Lord says: bodies will be scattered across the fields like clumps of manure, like bundles of grain after the harvest. No one will be left to bury them. So it's gonna be so many dead bodies. It ain't gonna be nobody to pick up the bodies. Who's gonna be? It's gonna be so many dead bodies. It's gonna be nobody to pick them up. It's gonna be nobody to burn them or to bury them. Right? Everybody's gonna be looking at each other dead. Right? But that was it.
I'm gonna bring this out real fast. Just bouncing off the point we're bringing out. This is 2nd Ezra 7:6. It says, "There's also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field and is full of all good things." It says, "The entrance is a narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city now were given into a man for an inheritance, if he shall never pass a dangerous step before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? And I said, It is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, Even so also is Israel's portion," man. So this is the portion given unto Israel, man. You know, that we got to go through these dangers set before us, man. You know, we got to go through that narrow and straight gate. You know, we got to go through the dangers, man. Like I said, as a fire on one side and deep water on the other side, man. You know, we got to go through hell and tribulation, man. You know, again, to receive that the inheritance, man. You know, but Jake not understanding that. Jake thinking Jacob trouble not gonna come, or Jacob trouble already passed. No, Jacob trouble ain't already passed, man. The Lord said like a time never before, man. You know, slavery wasn't nothing, man. I mean, not saying that was a small thing, but that's not nothing compared to what the Lord finna bring, man. Like the brother was going to the teeth of wild beast, man. You think Jake think all the old riots, the Detroit riots, the different riots that used to happen was something bad, man. That ain't nothing. You talking about complete chaos and all hell breaking loose on a mass scale all over the earth, man. You gotta think about all hell breaking loose, not just in one state, not just in New York, Detroit, California, the little California fires and the rest of the East Coast good. No, this gonna be all hell breaking loose all over Babylon the Great, man. That's 50 states, man. You know, like the scriptures go on to in 2nd Ezra, man. You gonna be in one city, have to flee to the other, man. And that's why the Lord said you gonna have to be like pilgrims upon the earth. Because it ain't going to be like how people in California, you know, let me go to the East Coast, because all hell breaking loose over here because the fire's going on over here. Or the people on the East Coast, on New York, let's go to California, because all hell breaking loose over here. It ain't going to be like that, man. It's going to be all hell breaking loose everywhere you turn, man. You know, like the scripture tell you, it's going to be as if you run from a lion, then you run into a bear. Then you run into the house, and you lean on the wall to catch your breath. It's a damn snake on the wall, man. You know, like the brothers are going to right now, Jake really got it good. You got it easy, man. You can breathe. You can go to work. You know, you can go pay for your groceries. You get your, eat your favorite sandwich, your chips, your favorite drink, watch your favorite movie. Maybe get an Eve to deal with, whatever, man. During this time, it ain't gonna be that, man. You know, but again, we gotta go through that, man. that receive this inheritance, man. You know, you hold something.
Nah, I'm right there. What you grabbed real quick. What you had brought up Amos 5:19 to read. And as of a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. So again, Jacob's trouble, like the brother's going to, you're not gonna be able to escape Jacob's trouble. All right, only the elect, only the men of the Lord, those who preordained, all right, predestined, will be able to escape Jacob's trouble, man. But for the rest of you, this is it. All right, this it says 2/3 shall be cut off and die, and this is part of the 2/3 being cut off and die in a time of Jacob's trouble, man. It ain't gonna be no or you go to the hospital, you get surgery, or you get arrested, or blah, blah. This is it, man. All right, this is it for 2/3 of Israel.
So, I'm gonna bring this out. This is John 16:33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me you might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. So again, the door was already warning us that in the world we're gonna have tribulation, man. You know. Well, that's compared to nothing against Jacob's trouble, because Jake on the coming board saying, well, Jake already done caught hell. We already done went through too much trouble. The Lord said we was gonna go through trouble, man. The Lord said we was gonna have tribulation. You know, I'm gonna touch on this. You got a point or something.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna bring this out real fast. This is Deuteronomy 28. I'll just get to the point, man. I'm gonna start at verse 45. So this is 28 and 45. It says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder upon thy seed forever, man. So you see Jake all across the world catching hell, man. Even in these foreign countries, man. In these foreign states, man. Jake catching hell, man. Why? Because the Lord put curses on us, man. You know, the Lord said it will be for a sign and for a wonder, man. That's why you see, like the scriptures don't lie. The scriptures, the Lord said, hey, we'll grow up at noonday, we'll grow up at night, man. You see Jake groping around, going through it, man, morning, catching hell, man. You know, Jake got all kind of anxiety, Jake got depression, Jake mental state not right, Jake mental health bad, Jake going through it, man. Jake can better provide for his family, trying to make ends meet, man, to pay the bills. Jake getting killed by the police. That's part of the curses, man. That's not nothing. I'm not saying that's not nothing, but like the brother on the comment board trying to make it seem like we already done, we know, that's good enough. That's Jacob trouble, but that's for, again, for us, like I said, for not hearkening to the voice of the Lord, man. That's the Lord, that was the Lord. That was part of the exile. Basically, that's part of the ass whipping the Lord's giving us, man. To this day, the Lord still handing out that ass whipping, because why? Jake still don't want to turn back, because you still got hard-headed niggas like that on the comment board that don't get it, man.
Quick precept just to back you up, man.
I got it.
Baruch 4 and 6, just to back the brother up, like you said, these curses, all right, that fall upon us on a daily, again, that wasn't for our destruction, man. That expressive, that ultimately that's for chastening, all right, and not keep the commandments, all right, the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. So, the curses, not saying we can, not saying the curses are slack, but Jake has become numb, all right. Jake has become nonchalant to the curses. Jake has figured out ways to go around the system, all right. But again, you still have to you still are subject to these curses, man. But this is Baruch 4 and 6, and reads, ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath, ye will deliver unto your enemies. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, and not to the Most High. So again, we're just going through the curses because we upset the Most High. Now that 2/3, all right, of Israel have continued to go off, because now this was the time to the curses was the time to rekindle that love with the Most High. You know how in the world, you and your even with Jake, you might fall out with somebody, and the time comes where y'all either rekindle, somebody apologize, y'all make it up, y'all make amends. This was the time for 2/3 to come back and repent, all right, and make amends with the Most High, and and accept accept that we under the curses, man. But since 2/3 didn't do that, they got to be cut off and die. But you had the elect who did what? They repented, All right, they came back to the Most High, kept it laws, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability. Start calling on the right names. Right, so those are the ones who gonna escape Jacob's trouble, man. In Jeremiah 30:7.
God, God, you're exactly right, man. You
Uh,
know,
I got this in Luke real quick if you ain't got that.
God, you got it. I had a little
Bring it
last
up,
little
bring it up,
precept.
bring it up.
It was just just not to go off topic.
Yeah.
That's why I said you really can bring yours out first.
No, go ahead, man.
But this is just to bring out, man, because again, like the brother said, those the ones that's gonna come back are the elect, man. They gonna come back and start doing the right things. But with them coming back, it's not gonna be an easy route, man. It's not gonna be, oh well, you came back now. You know the name of the Lord, or so you get a free ticket to the kingdom of heaven. You gotta endure. You gonna go through stuff. When you come into the truth, man. That's what Jake, failed to realize too. Not to go to our part. When you come into the truth, it's not gonna get easier, man. It's not gonna get harder. When you in the world, your life get easier. Because you're not dealing with the stress of, you know, trying to meet the needs for salvation, man. In the world, Jake ain't think about salvation. Jake think about E. He think about that box, man. Jake think about how can I make some money, man, some quick cash, man. He think about the everyday life affairs, man. You know. When you come to the truth, you try to make the needs to meet for salvation, man. You start going through, you start realizing it's a spiritual battle, man. You start realizing, dang, spirits attacking me, so it really make it harder, 10 times harder, because Jake in the world, they down to that. They down to spirits attacking them, to Satan come with his devices. They down to the craftiness of Esau and the wickedness that's going on, man. Like the scriptures tell you, roughly paraphrase, not to go too far with the point. But with much wisdom and much knowledge is much grief, man. Cause you start to understand more, man. You know. But that's just a part of enduring. So this is 2 Timothy 3 and 3. 2 Timothy 2 and 3, Slakia. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Mashiach Yahushua. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier, man." So again, you gotta endure hardness, man, for the Lord, because like I said, the Lord chose this, so you may please Him, because what the Lord called you to be a soldier, man. You know.
No, the brother absolutely right, man. And Jake, not even not even 2/3, but even ourselves in the truth. Sometimes brothers fall. Brothers fall upon hard times or things may happen. You be like, damn, why this or why that? But hey, you gotta remember, man, you a soldier. That's what it's called. You gonna hit your toe on the curb sometime. You feel me? You gonna smash your finger in the dough. Stuff gonna happen. But that's all a part of the afflictions, the endurance, man. Because understand the Most High, the things we're going through now is building us up for the time of Jacob's trouble. Because the time of Jacob's trouble, you're not gonna have time to take those thoughts or those things that happen and be like, man, why this or why that? You're gonna have to keep moving, man. You're gonna be like, okay, now you feel me? The Most High is building you up for that, because you're gonna see people die. People gonna walk out your life. All right, you're not gonna be able to save certain people. You're not gonna be able to protect certain people. All right, people gonna show you their true color. People gonna try to come after you. People gonna try to deliver you up to the elites, the police. All right. So the Most High, ultimately, He just preparing us. All right, for the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right.
This off topic, just because you said that. I'm not sure truly. I have to look it up to confirm it. But about talking about the day at work, talking about Trump first thing he did, he changed the IRS. It's called like
Yeah, I seen
the
that.
IRS Elite or something like that.
No, I seen that.
Yeah, man. So this devil showing his horns, man. He's showing his hand, man.
And I did a lesson earlier today just about division, man. And going into Jacob's trouble, there's gonna be a lot of division. All right, it's already it's already on the forefront. All right, being that you got America divided. All right, you got all these other countries and lands and cities divided. But now it's going to be coming to people's homes. All right, to your jobs. All right, the race wars, the civil wars, the class wars. Because right now Trump just signed it where it's only two genders. So eventually you're gonna have the LGBTQ community gonna try to rise up again and try to fight for their so-called rights in this country or whatever. And of course Trump gonna come down on those people. But again, that division is there. But what the Lord said, think not that I come to bring peace, but division, man.
You gotta think, not to go too far from like keep going too far with the point, but Jake and E gonna be the main ones riding with that wave, man.
Uh,
With that rising up, Get the two gender thing, man.
And not even that. Trump also did it where, being that you mentioned, talking about the IRS, he did it where, if the woman is receiving child support, and who was the main child support supporters,
Mm-hmm.
and it's Jake. It's Jake.
She can't claim on tax no more.
Yeah, she can't claim on taxes. So now that's bringing more division in the household. So it's like Eve, like, damn, now that I got him on child support, hey, he got to claim it. You feel me? So now that's gonna be more bickering, bigger. You know what I'm saying? So from the beginning, it's always been to divide the so-called black home anyway. But here it's not even hard no more. All right, it's nothing but a click of a button. All right, the writing of a law or a bill. Right, but they say not to go too far off, man. I'm gonna grab some book of Luke 21 and 26, and it reads, "Men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken." So these men on the comment boards, it says men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. So these men are seeing the post from the elders and apostles, all right, the prophets on the highways and byways, prophesying downfall of America, and they seeing these things come to pass, and what? That's putting fear in them, man. All right, they hearts are failing, meaning they minds are failing, meaning they not thinking logical. They see the prophecies coming to pass, but they still deny it. And they saying, nah, things will get better. Oh, nah, it ain't gonna be no Jacob's trouble. We already done been through, so much. But it's steady coming. All right, it's steady coming. It's like saying, you seeing a plane fall, and it's getting closer and closer, but you like, nah, it ain't falling. I'm tripping. I'm looking too hard, and next thing you know, it's right on top of you, man. So these are the times we coming in, man. Again, Luke 21:26, and it reads, "Men's hearts failing them for fear." Meaning, again, men not gonna be thinking logical, but the men of the Lord, all right, our hearts, our minds are already set on what? Set on the kingdom of heaven, set on salvation, set on prophecy. So we are expecting these things. So we're like, okay, bet, okay, cool. Now I know I need to go be a pilgrim. I need to go do this. I need to go do that. You feel me? I know who's with me. I know how to discern the people, the times, the places, things of that nature, man. Luke 21:26. Men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken, man. And, you got something on that?
Nah, yeah, just a quick point, man. But with all that being said, though, man, Jacob trouble is gonna come to pass, man. That's prophecy, man. For you knucklehead Jakes, they want to rebel to come against the scriptures, you know, or think the Lord is a liar, man. Jacob trouble is gonna come to pass, man. You know, it must come to pass, for prophecy to be fulfilled for the saving of the elect, man. You know, they gotta come to pass, man.
No, you're absolutely right, man. And it's really a beautiful time, man. It's really, Jacob Trouble, man. Man, it's needed. Like you said earlier, it's needed, man. And it's like, the carnal man will hear Jacob's Trouble and think, dang, he's thinking the worst. He's thinking the absolute worst. He's scared. And of course, that's expected because that's what prophecy says. But ultimately, Jacob Trouble is gonna be a beautiful time, man, because you got so many prophecies falling right on top of Jacob's Trouble. All right, again, the RFID chip, Revelation 13:16, Isaiah 4:1, 7 women shall cleave to one man. Uh, Wisdom and knowledge shall be stability at all times. Meaning we're not gonna have to lean on Esau's wisdom no more. We're not gonna have to go to his man. Think about it, man. We gotta go to work tomorrow. Wait, think about it. You're not gonna have to wake up and go to Esau's job and deal with Esau. You may be in the wilderness, but hey, you still got the piece of, okay. Eventually, I know Yahweh Shah, the Most High, they're gonna come rescue me, all right. Or the Lord is gonna feed me, all right. The Lord is gonna keep me, all right. So at the same time, it's still a beautiful time, man, because we coming into times that the Most High is gonna he's gonna lift up a standard, man. All right, brothers gonna be protected. All right, brothers gonna have that spirit of peace, the spirit of understanding. All right, the Most High is gonna keep His elect, man. Just a couple more precepts. It's the book of Daniel 12, and I start at 1, and it reads, And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which stands for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. All right, a time of trouble is what? Jacob's trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book, man. So this is the time of deliverance, man. So not only, of course, again, Jacob's trouble, it sounds bad, all right, to the corner. Anyway, it sounds like, dang, we got to go through something else. Damn, we already went through slavery. We already went through the lynchings. We already went through, this and that. All right, it's gonna be something else. Yeah, it's gonna be something else. You gotta be tried. All right, for those who are in this truth, for those who are called, right? But for you 2/3, this is, you come to the end, man. You come to the end of all your wickedness, all right, all your lies, your adultery, your fornication, all right, your covetousness. All right, this is the end for you niggas, man. This is it. But this is the end of black culture. All right, rap, hip hop, sexy reds. This is the end of that shit, right? But what? This is the beginning of what? It says for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it, right? So it's the beginning of the kingdom of heaven, man. Um, you got something on that? Isaiah 59:19, it reads, it says, so shall they fear the name of the Most High Yahweh Shah from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And again, that standard is going to be what? The angels, spiritual powers, right? So again, this is a time to expect deliverance, miracles, right? Uh, Just a couple more precepts we'll close out. It's the book of Proverbs 1:20. We started 26, man. And it reads, Proverbs 1:26, and it reads, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, and your distress as anguish upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they hated the knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel, and despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from all from fear of evil. So hey, man, so the time to come, man. In Jacob's trouble, ultimately the elect are going to be saved. All right, they're going to be kept and comforted. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah. And with that, man, again, Lord, with this video was edifying. Until next time, we're about to close out by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom, and shalom to those for elect.
Shalom.